The hollow moon theory suggests that the moon is not a naturally occurring celestial body, but a hollow structure, possibly artificial. This idea gained traction when Apollo mission conducted seismic experiments, revealing that the moon rang like a bell when impacted. Arguments supporting this theory include low density. Some theories claim that the moon's density is too low for a solid planetary body of its size. Seismic activity. NASA's experiment showed prolonged reverberations after impact, which some interpret as evidence of a hollow interior. Perfect orbit. The moon's near-perfect circular orbit is considered by some to be unnatural and indicative of artificial placement.
10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is a plasma phenomenon, a cosmic plasma, and that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958, and the situation now is coming close to a complete confirmation.
Americans and Russians are thinking of landing men on it.
Well, that will never happen. Not on the moon. On Mars, on Venus, on other planets, yes, but the moon is definitely, as I assert, a plasma.
One of the more extreme moon conspiracy theories suggests that the moon is not a physical object, but a large-scale holographic projections. Proponents point to optical glitches. Some claim that video footage occasionally shows the moon flickering or displaying glitches. Lack of moon missions. Some argue that if the moon were truly a real, accessible object, more nations and private entities would have conducted missions there. Scientists dismiss this theory, attributing the alleged glitches to atmospheric distortions and limitations in camera technology. Some believe that the far side of the moon, which is never visible from Earth, harbors alien bases or ancient extraterrestrial structures. These theories stem from NASA photos. Certain images allegedly show unusual structures that some interpret as artificial buildings. Whistleblower testimonies. Some former NASA employees and astronauts have claimed to witness unexplained lights or objects on the moon. Unexplained phenomena. Observations of transient lunar phenomena such as flashes of light or surface anomalies have led to speculations about hidden activity.
The German firms were given free rein and created the most revolutionary machines and projects in human history up to that time. The earliest mentions come from the 1920s during the Weimar era, with the supposed development of the RFZ-1 anti-gravitational flying saucer, possibly with an anti-magnetic propulsion system. This research was created in 1923 and continued after the creation of the Society for Space Travel in 1927 in Berlin.
A fringe theory suggests that the Nazis developed advanced technology during World War II and established a moon base. Arguments include anti-gravity research. Some claim Nazi scientists were working on anti-gravity propulsion systems, post-war secret programs. The theory suggests that the World War II remnants of the Nazi space program continued operations on the moon. Some theories suggest that the moon influences human consciousness and behavior beyond gravitational effects. These claims include mind control frequencies. Some propose that the moon emits electromagnetic signals that manipulate human thoughts. Ancient myths. Various cultures have attributed supernatural properties to the moon, which some take as evidence of a hidden function beyond its known scientific role. Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory that alleges NASA and other organizations are working together to create a massive global deception involving advanced holographic technology. According to this theory, the ultimate goal is to stage a fake alien invasion or religious event to manipulate humanity into accepting a new world order. Key claims include holographic projections. Proponents believe the moon, along with other celestial bodies, could be used as a canvas for large-scale holographic projections to simulate alien encounters or divine appearances. Mind control technology. Some argue that the Project Bluebeam involves using electromagnetic waves to implant thoughts or influence mass perception. Global unification under a single government. Theory suggests that a fabricated crisis will be used to justify the formation of one world government with complete control over society. One of the most well-known moon conspiracy theories is the claim that Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 was staged by NASA. Proponents argue that the US government faked the landing to win the space race against the Soviet Union. Some of the key arguments include the American flag appears to flutter in video footage even though the moon has no atmosphere. NASA explains that the movement was caused by the inertia of the flag being planted and disturbed in a vacuum. Conspiracy theories argue that the stars should be visible in the sky in moon landing photos. However, NASA explains that the camera exposure settings were adjusted to capture the astronauts and surface details, making distant stars seem too dim to appear. Some claim that the shadows in the moon landing images are inconsistent, suggesting multiple light sources, possibly studio lighting. NASA attributes these discrepancies to the irregular surface of the moon and the way light scatters in an airless environment.